Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Deja Vu. We have a very exciting cocktail for you today, and probably one of my favourite classics, featuring the amazing Ocho tequila. So we're going to be making a margarita, but we're going to be making it our way. And again, a very, very simple recipe. It doesn't require a lot of ingredients. But it matters what ingredients, the quality of them that you're using. So, like I mentioned, we're going to be using this phenomenal tequila by the brand Ocho. So, some interesting facts: it takes 8 years for agave to ripen, which obviously lends itself to the brand name as well. It also takes, I think it was 8 kilos of agave to make 1 litre of tequila, which is ridiculous. And it also took, I think it was 8 different attempts to make the type or the flavour tequila that it was going for. So yeah, the word ocho, which means 8, has some symbolism to the actual branding, which I thought was really cool. Most people get put off by tequila cocktails, I think, because most places you go only serve below quality or subpar tequila. There's nothing wrong really with something like, do I really want to name brand on here? I'm going to do it. Jose Cuervo. It's quite a average-ish tequila, but yeah, Ocho is just phenomenal. Like, I just want to live in that. It's so good. So, tequila plays a very important part in making a delicious margarita. And again, we're going to be using Cointreau, so an orange liqueur. You can substitute that if you haven't got Cointreau for triple sec. Again, a orange-based liqueur, but go for Cointreau. It's a little bit more punchy. It's 40%, so it's quite strong, and it's delicious. It's really, really orangey, very fruity, very mellow drink. You can even drink it neat over rice as well. Really tasty, and very accessible in supermarkets. You can get it from all major supermarkets, so that's a good sign. We're also going to be using some fresh lime juice that I squeezed earlier. Again, I said it in other videos. Squeeze your citrus on the day that you're making your cocktails. If you're using a citrus that has been squeezed for a good couple of days, you'll start to lose the acidity inside of the citrus, and this will just mellow out a little bit of your cocktail, so it won't taste as good or as punchy as you want it to. Also, with a typical margarita, you wouldn't use like an agave syrup. Sometimes you can use a little bit of sugar syrup, depending on how you want it to taste, the final taste. If you like stuff a little bit more sweeter or citrusy, balance it how you will. We're going to be using agave syrup, which just helps bring everything together a little bit more. It's also traditionally used instead of the Cointreau in a Tommy's margarita, you'd use agave, but we make it in our restaurant using all of them. It is a phenomenal margarita, and it's one of my favourite drinks at the moment. Again, we've just been through a heat wave at the moment, so lots of margaritas have been drunk the past few days. I'm not ashamed to say. I don't know where my agave syrup is. Mr. Cameraman, can you see my agave syrup anywhere? That's the badger. I'm almost out. You can see how many tequila drinks I've been drinking, and I wasn't prepared for this video 100% clearly. So this is the agave syrup. You can literally get it in all supermarkets again. So Sainsbury's do it, Tesco's do it. I think it's £2.50, so it's not hugely costly, but works amazing in a margarita, which is what we're going to be making. So let's just jump straight into it. I've got my shakers, I've got my strainers. I'm not going to use a tea strainer, so I'm just going to get rid of that, and a jigger to obviously measure it out. If you want a free pour, go for it. If you don't have a jigger, but jiggers or measurers you can just get on Amazon as well, and it just helps balance out that ratio to get a more precise cocktail. Most people probably get a bit worried when making cocktails or cooking because they're not going to stick in the right quantity, or too much, too little. It's all about having fun. Just experiment. If you end up using a little bit too much, not enough, it's fine. It's still going to be drinkable, still going to be super tasty. Have fun, experiment. If you have got any different recipes though, or another tequila that you've used instead, drop your comments in the comment box down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, it means a lot. we've just reached 100 subscribers in what, 5 weeks, Will? Which I think is pretty impressive. So thank you everyone for subscribing. It means we're going to carry on doing what we're doing and creating more amazing videos. We've got some wonderful, exciting content planned. I can't wait to share with you all, but yeah, sorry for distracting. We're going to jump back straight into it. So tequila. We are going to be using 40 ml. Nice generous amount. Straight in. I can't get over how good that smells. Delicious. And then Cointreau again. Just get the little last drops. Probably about 20 ml. So not too much at all. So you think if you're making margaritas or cosmopolitans at home and you're only using 20 ml, that's a 700 ml bottle. So you're going to get 32, 34 cocktails out of one bottle, which I think about 16, 18 pound, 16 or 18 quid in the shop. So quite a lot out of them, worth the pennies. And then fresh lime. We're going to use 25 ml, so right to the top, so an English shot. And then agave. So we're going to use probably around 15 ml because I like my cocktails slightly more on the citrusy side, and I like to taste all the alcohol instead of it getting overshadowed by all of the sweetness and the syrups. So hands a quick wash. So we're going to grab ice again, about 3/4 full. That's going to go straight on. I'm going to give it a nice shake. Beautiful. That smells divine. We're currently experiencing 40-degree weather here in the UK, so it's making me rather thirsty making these cocktails. Luckily, I get to sample them after. So, I'm going to grab a nice rocks glass. If you haven't got a rocks glass and you've only got like a coupe or a martini glass, again, you can serve it straight up with no ice. You can also do a bit of a salt rim if that's something you like. But we're just going to do it standard on the rocks to keep it nice and cool. And then we're just going to pour it straight in. Right to the top. Perfect measures. This is probably one of the only cocktails that I'm going to pour everything in. I don't want to waste any drops. It's that good. And then I've got a few wedges of lime. So we garnish it with lime just in case it is a little bit too syrupy for the individual or too sweet. The added citrus will just give the option if they did want to squeeze a little bit more in to give it a bit more of a punch. But that's it. That is how we make our delicious margaritas. Have a try, see what you think. If you can't get hold of Ocho, you can get it on Amazon, but if you can't get hold of it, as I said before in the video, feel free to experiment with different tequilas and drop us a comment if I'm inclined to try a few more tequilas. So yeah, comment your favorite one and I'll be happy to give it a go. But yeah, cheers, hope you enjoyed. I'm not sharing this one. That is so good.